up? Thought I'd go through my first iteration of my cassette collection, cassette tapes. This was the last thing, last format of, main format of like physical music I started collecting, and started collecting them probably like a little over 3 years ago. I'd always been like somewhat intrigued by them. I never got into it. It was kind of like I started buying CDs when I was a kid, and CDs were the big thing for me for the longest time. And then I got into records in like 2020-ish, like 2019, 2020. And then cassettes in like 2023. I started getting a few of those as well. And I've got quite a few now. And mostly in extreme metal. As usual, I have quite a good few like hip hop and stuff as well, but we'll get to that. But I mostly like to collect like extreme metal on this, and a lot of this is modern extreme metal. Is a lot of my tapes, probably like, I guess I'd say maybe like half of like my metal tapes in particular, probably more modern stuff. I usually get modern, or most of my modern metal collection is like modern bands and stuff, and albums are like I have in cassette form. And just like getting tapes at shows, and just, I don't know, it's just like I think it's just like a format that fits it very well, like the underground metal scene. Just like tapes go with that very well in my mind. And I mean, most of my music collection is around extreme metal music and just metal music in general. Besides my record collection, my LPs are like probably the most like not like don't have that much metal within them. It's kind of like a weirdo wonky rock music and rap music and various other things, but I'll do more videos on that too. But I want to go through my cassettes today. I like my tapes. One thing about tapes, they're a bit finicky. They're probably the most finicky out of all of like the main three physical music formats. They just like can get fucked up really easily, I feel like, and it's hard to like actually fix them. You can get to like open the shell up and to like fix it, and sometimes it's just completely fucked, and it's so fragile. And tape players are like notorious for like eating the tapes and fucking them up and stuff. So I've had that happen to me quite a few times. But the tape deck I have right now has been pretty good to me, so I hope that keeps being a thing. So, but first tape here, got Caustic Wound, Grinding Mechanism of Torment. This is one of my favorite albums of last year. Sick death grind from Washington State. Just really fell in love with this last year. I wasn't like a huge fan of like death grind too much before this, I guess. But I really like this album. It's really sick. Love this album cover with the skull and just like the red lettering and stuff. And this is it's a red tape, really fucking cool with the black on it. Another thing with cassettes are like similar to like with LPs in a way, is just like there's two sides usually to cassette tapes, just like LPs. So it's one thing that differentiates like CDs from some of these other formats. But here's the J card all gone out. Your brutal pictures. This goes along with death grind and just grind and gore grind and shit. We got all the lyrics here. This actually, there's a lot of crossover with this band. It's kind of a side project of this. There's a lot of the same members as this band called Mortiferum. It's like a death doom band. I actually have a CD of that. We'll get to my CD collections eventually. But it's cool to see that connection. There's like somewhat of a connection with this, with another band I'm going to talk about in a minute too. But Caustic Wound is really fucking cool. Love this band. I love this album. I'm excited for them to release more stuff in the future. And there's the spine there. It looks really cool. Just the black and red. Such a sucker for that. Profound Lore. Excellent record label. So much cool shit comes out of Profound Lore. But I saw them live last year too. Here in my town, like not even like 15 minutes from where I live. And they put on a good show, and I was very excited about it because they played pretty much this album in full. And I just had been listening to it so much and knew all the songs, and it was just really cool to see them perform it live, and that was good. It was a good time, and it was one of my, like I said, one of my favorites of last year. It was on my top 10 list of albums last year. Speaking of last year, top 10 list, the first 3 tape tracks are going to be in that regard, my like 3 like main metal albums from last year. And this is my number 1. This is my favorite album last year, and that is Pissgrave with Malignant Worthlessness. This shit still like blows me the fuck away. I haven't been listening to it too much here recently, but so happy to have this tape. I think you can't really like their little. I haven't really looked into it anymore, but I remember this like the last tape available. Like when I found it, and Pissgrave is weird about like releasing their stuff. They re-released a lot of their albums on CD recently, but this is fucking cool. Love having this tape. This album just had such a crazy effect on me last year, and so fucking insane. They have such a like a unique sound, just like fucking disgusting, nasty, filthy death metal. Fucking awesome. And it matches the album cover so well. Black tape, just basic. It's like their thing. They just like have black with just their fucking logo. It's a very big thing they do like on the back of their covers, and like the on the CDs that I have of them too. I'll get into those when we do that, but just they basically just have this like fucking gruesome ass fucking cover. Here it is. Like you can see this way better than on like the CD version. It's just like a fucking decomposing body getting eaten by maggots. Fucking disgusting. But then as you can see here, just like the flap, it's just Pissgrave. This doesn't say, it just says who it was recorded by, and like a rest in peace to somebody named Brad Robb, but nothing about the members. I don't know if anybody really knows their names or not. Well, they're kind of a mysterious band. I mean, they're showing themselves there, but still like not much known about them. No lyrical content. All you can really hear them is saying Satan every once in a while. You can kind of make that out, but it's I love this tape. It's fucking cool. This band is fucking wild. They're probably, I don't know if they're ever gonna make anything again. It's like, 'cause they had that trilogy of albums, but fucking sick. This was released on Profound Lore as well, but this was Right Shroud Records, I guess. Exclusive license from Profound Lore got to make this tape, I believe. I guess there it says it on there. So really cool. So I don't know, Profound Lore like themselves like actually released a tape. They usually just do CDs and LPs and stuff. But I mean, I guess they released this Caustic Wound one through their thing, but I don't know, I guess they just, I don't know what's going on with that, but that's what it is. That's the tape I have. So next, another one of my favorites from last year. I showed the CD in my my year-end list because I have a CD of this as well, but Corpus Offal, their self-titled debut album, the remnants of Cerebral Rot, which was based in Washington as well, and that's kind of what the connection is with Caustic Wound. Like they were kind of in that scene. I'm pretty sure there's some similar. The lead singer of Caustic Wound is actually like the guitarist, I believe, in this band. But this band is technically based in Texas now, so. But really cool fucking band. Like I said, the same vocalist, similar lineup to Cerebral Rot. Their 2 albums are very good too. And I like that this tape, you can see their logo on it on the CD version. It just has just like this, and it just says Corpus Offal at the top, which I like that aesthetic as well. But it had a different artwork, so like I had to have both, you know. And I was just like so obsessed with this album last year. Just like sick, like modern death doom. Just done really well. Now the vocals are very interesting on it too. Like he just adds a little. There's just like a little bit more wonkiness to it, like a little bit of experimentation, kind of wonky, but still like kind of in that like kind of Disma revival, kind of death doom revival sound. But just done really fucking well. And I saw them live. I actually got turned on to them because I saw them live early last year. I think like in May of 2025, and at the same place I actually ended up seeing Caustic Wound later in the year. And I was just like impressed with their sound, and I really liked their performance, and I was just intrigued, and that's when I checked them out and got into this. And I was just like such a big metal year for me last year. Not that I'm not always into metal, but I was just like more like, I don't know, just digging a little bit more into it last year. It was like my main thing again. But it's the tape, black with red lettering, fucking sick. Corpus Offal, side A and side B. Then you've got the J card here. Flip it open, it's really fucking cool actually. It's got like this like wild like bodily fluid backgrounds, like looking under a microscope or some shit, and there's like their other little logo. I have a shirt with this on it as well, which is really cool to me. And it just has like the band members and just where it was recorded and stuff, and all the lyrics here on this page with this artwork in the background. Molecular level close-up shit, but really fucking sick album. And here's the spine. Spines are important to me. I like showing the spines, and then just like the track list there. Oops. And yeah, this came out in 20 bucks, Ben. By the way, another great logo, modern label, metal label. Release a lot of cool shit. Sometimes they release stuff that's not even metal on the label, very very rarely, but still, like, it's a cool fucking label. Like a good diversity of things on there, especially like a good diverse metal kind of mostly. Next, one of my favorite modern metal bands is Nails. You'll Never Be One of Us, their third full-length album. Clocking in probably like 18 minutes long. Like, I think this is their longest album to date, maybe. But very very fast, power violence, brutal. It's a death metal, grindcore, whatever the fuck, just in your face, fuck you. Hardcore mentality to it. Fast, fucking in your face insanity. Their first album will always be my favorite by them. That's always been special. It's what got me into them, and that shit just goes so fucking hard, bro. Just fucking the way that shit comes in. But this album is really fucking sick too, and it's like each of their album has like a little bit different of a feel to it. I'd say probably their heaviest album is on it, probably their second album, Abandon All Life, and I love the cover on that album too. But this is the tape I ended up coming across and getting, and I really fucking love this album too. But just your basic black Nails tape there. On the inside here, it's got the like their little like werewolf guy. We've got like the band members chilling right there, and it's got the people on here and just like information. And this is the lyrics and the band over here. And this is released on Nuclear Blast, and you can see there on the label, and then that. But really sick band. It would be cool to have a tape of Unsilent Death. I don't even know if that exists, but that would be really cool. Honestly, I'd love to have tapes like pretty much all their albums. They've released full lengths at this point. So sick modern band, one of my favorites for sure. Next, another cool one here, Triumvirate. This is their self-titled debut full-length album. Love the artwork on this. Just like a mix of just your modern death metal, kind of blackened sound, blackened death metal. Just a pretty cool band, pretty unique, I'd say, and just like I just love their artwork, and just like I have a shirt from around this era as well. That was like one of my favorite shirts I own. But here's the tape. Cool, just basic black. And then here's the J card, very simple, simplistic. It's like a picture of the band here, and there. And then just got some credits in here. And it says their like aliases. Serdinibus, Serratic Nazhang of Primal Flesh, and Absk, I guess, Sonic Offensive and Subterranean Hate Frequencies, and Ad Infinium, Oral Torture and Proclamations of Mental Laceration. Word. Then we just got the track list down here, and got their little logo right there, and then the spine. But these are definitely out of print, I believe. The band is no longer split up, and but I made some cool albums, and I love this album. Love having this. So debut, really cool artwork. I've always been very intrigued by their artwork. I love their logo, and just like the I don't know, it's just fucking sick to me. I love it. Next is a pretty recent pickup. I've had this one not too long now, but kind of goes along with Nails to an extent. This Revenge, Behold Total Rejection. It's their 2015 album. They've been around for quite a while, since the early 2000s, late 90s. Just fucking insanity, like black and grindcore, power violence kind of shit, just in your fucking face, like fucking nasty, just heavy as fuck, super inaccessible to the masses kind of shit here. Just fucking awesome album. They're just a sick band, and like pick any of their albums and then you're getting the same, just in your face, fuck you, fucking beat down, brutality. Sick fucking band. And they always said all their album covers are very similar. It's like a different thing in the middle, but it's all like in the same format. And they're just very, I guess they're a very good like metal band for elitists and stuff, because they're just very stick to their guns. They don't really do much of a change on their shit. But so here's the tape. You got one side that's white, and then the other side's black. I think that's pretty cool. This was released on Hell's Headbangers. It's a re-release recently. You can see the Hell's Headbangers, another great label. You can find some cool shit on there. I need to like it's hard for me, like, when I go on there, I just want to buy so much shit on Hell's Headbangers, but so I need to stay away from that site most of the time. But there's the lone member, and there's some cool artwork on here and stuff, and got the inside here with not too much. I don't think there's really any like really lyrical content. Just shows kind of the stuff. The hammer always outweighs the soul. Enemy has become nothing more than mud. The pit we shit and piss in. Feed the worms. Feed the whore. Release all forms of I don't know what that says. Self-castrated slaves whispering for the final release. Mass death. Mass if we succeed. We will be dead and gone, but so will they. Word. Yeah, sick band. Revenge. If you're looking for something just super fucking brutal, insane, intense, I would recommend listening to them. And their production, I guess, got a little bit better with their later albums. This one, and some of their stuff they released recently. So, cool fucking band. Next, another one from 2023 that I really, another one that like really got me back into like just like having, just like my love of metal music. Like I never like got fully out of like being into metal, and I've always been so attached to it, but I like suppressed it for a bit to like fit in with certain people I was around at certain times, and then just like I went through like a breakup with my other partner, and I just started coming back in touch with myself, and I just know a big touch of myself is extreme metal music, and this is one of the albums that really brought me back in touch with that, and just like really started embracing it more and loving it. And Deiquisitor, Apotheos, I say, came out in 2023, I believe. Just great brutal death metal. I'm just such a sucker for brutal death metal, and I just love brutal death metal, and it's just so well done on this album, I feel like, and I just really fucking like this shit. And it just goes the fuck off. It's just like just straight up brutal death metal, like fucking awesome. And this is released through Extremely Rotten. It's a record label. Got this at my local record store, actually. They got some of these, and I think they have like a copy of it there still now. Not too many people know about it. I don't know. Night Shroud Records, I guess, is kind of like a dually released or something through them. Here's the track list here, and here's the band right there. Cool name, Deiquisitor. And then we've got some more, just like info, some credits right there. And then we've got the big lyric sheet. Really cool shit. Listened to this recently with my wife, and we're just looking at it, and it's just quality death metal lyrics. I mean, what can you ask? What more can you ask for? My body is an open wound with cuts of meat hanging. This little voice in my head told me to grind the knife. It all took a twisted turn. It had all gone too far. Stuff like that, you know. But cool fucking album. Love brutal death metal, and it's just like a little gem within it, modern shit. So check them out. Sick shit. Here's another one from last year that stands out to me. This is a really cool one because I think I had to get it from like Italy, and it was like the last one available or something at the time. What is it? Disembodiment, not dismemberment, or Disembowelment is the like classic death doom, but it's Disembodiment is this band here, and this like wonky ass cover. It's just like fuck. I remember just like pulled me in. It has like these like comes in with these wild samples, and it's just like this like fucking sludgy doom like death metal shit. Like it's just fucking awesome. It's straight up like this is death metal, but it's like kind of has a, like more of that like kind of doomy side to it. Just like it just sounds fucking sick. The vocals are so fucking on point. I just love the style of this shit. It's just so fun. Just like really just got me good. But it's a pink tape, pink with red on it. It's interesting. They have a cool little logo there, and some more artwork on the inside here, which is pretty neat. And we've got the band members here. We've got this red background, and here's some more artwork here. Pretty cool shit. That's why I just like a big thing about me having physical shit, man. There's just so much cool artwork that comes with it. And there's another piece of it there. Got the lyrics all run out. It's just like I just love like having this in my hands and being able to like read the things as I'm listening to it. Like sometimes there's like more information about like the band and some of these, and just like looking at it and just holding it and experiencing the art like while you're listening to it. It's just fucking sick to me. Just love that shit. I forget where this band is from. It says it's licensed to Everlasting Spew Records, so that's who released this. I think they're like might even be like a Canadian band, but it like the record label that released it was in like Italy or something. So that's just what it was. But really sick little gem that I found last year. Definitely recommend it if you love some like just fucking brutal like great death metal shit with some like cool samples and stuff in it. Really fucking sick. Next, got the last two here. Got Primitive Warfare. What is the name of this one? I forgot the name of the album. That's what I thought. Extinction Protocol. This came out also last year. Just great kind of war metal, bestial black metal kind of, black and death metal, that kind of shit. It's a band from South Carolina. I've seen them perform live quite a few times. Actually, they come up to my city quite a lot and perform here, and they're pretty fun to watch. They're like pretty tight with like the Antichrist Siege Machine group, and they're local to me. But really sick band. Love having them live. I've got a lot of their merch too. They actually at one of their shows they were selling grenades, which is really cool. This is a cool little relic I have, and it has like their little logo there, and then like the Stygian Black Hand record label that they are on that releases that like kind of shit like that. So oh shit, I'm gonna set it back up the way I like it, but really cool. It looks like Headsplit Records released this this tape, which is cool. They're a cool label. You can see it's like this like kind of like military-esque, like that military green, kind of military kind of vibe going on with the like dead soldier and shit on the front. And then here's one of the members there. He's just the guy that actually sold me the grenade. And there's this other guy that's in the band too, just them two. And then we got the inside here, some cool artwork. Got the A-bomb going off and shit. But some like military-esque kind of like samples in here. I haven't listened to this in a while. I should listen to it again. It's just fucking, it's sick. It's just like really cool. Like they have like a cool vibe going on, I guess, with their thing. And here's the tape is green, and that green has got like the barbed wire kind of shit going on it. But really cool shit, cool band. Hopefully they'll come up here again soon. Get to see them play again. And the last one for this. Actually, I believe this album came out in 2024. I was wrong. It was one in 2025. This came out in 2024. I just thought about that because his next album was from 2024 as well. And this is another classic band that like had a bit of a hiatus, and they released this in 2024. That's Brodekin, Harbinger of Woe. Classic, just brutal death metal band. Just done so fucking great. Just straight up fucking brutality. Awesome shit. Really like them. They're really cool. I really like their early stuff, but I really like this album too. It's a bit of a different sound, and like I guess there's like maybe a little bit more melody to this. It wasn't just like straight up like insanity. It was still fucking heavy as fuck. But I remember I didn't like it as much at first back when it came out, but it's like grown on me a lot. But here's the tape. It actually has like the album artwork on it. Some brutal fucking classic painting. I'm not sure exactly what painting it is, but just some dudes torturing some bitch, of course. But it's a big, we got a big one here. But we've got the band members there. Been in the game for a while. And then we've got just the big inside with all the lyrics. I love the artwork on this one too, like the stuff going on in the background. Pretty sick. It's got like an old-timey kind of feel to it, like those colors, like you're looking at like a old artwork and just old documents or something. Just like vintage shit, antique shit. But really cool. It's a cool band, sick sound. Sucker for brutal death metal, like I said. So it's really this I guess this tape was it originally came out on Season of Mist, but it looks like Dissonant Tapes. It's another sick like distribution label that you can get some really cool fucking tapes from, that released this tape. So really cool shit, fucking awesome, highly recommend. But that's my first tape collection. Shouldn't make it too much longer. We try to do like, I guess, around 10-ish tapes per video. Maybe I'll do less. I don't know. It's gotten to like 30 minutes, but I don't know. That's cool. I think 30 minutes is a decent time. I'd watch a 30-minute video about a cassette collection. But yeah, that's my video for today. Hope you guys liked it. Let me, if you check out some of these bands, if you haven't heard of them, or these albums, if you haven't, they're really good shit. I believe they're good shit. I've got them in my collection, so I think they're good shit. So, but check it out. Hope you liked the video. Let me know what tapes you got, and if you like any of my tapes, you got any overlap with me. So, but I'll see you guys on the next one. Probably more music collection videos coming up. I'm excited to keep going through my collection. So, yeah. So, thanks for watching. See you later.